Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a deeper look at Knife from ENHYPEN. Now, as I'm recording this, two more music videos from ENHYPEN just dropped, so not sure if and when I'm going to get to those, but definitely wanted to take care of this one. I'm going to miss quite a bit, and the reason I say that is because I know this one is kind of lore heavy, tying into their vampire lore. So anything that I miss, feel free to let me know in the comments. But looking forward to, getting a little bit more into whatever message this one has. I know I enjoyed this one, and the beat just makes you want to move. So, yeah, if you haven't seen my reaction, it's on the Jeff Reacts 12 channel, so feel free to go take a look at that. But for now, let's get started on this one. Alright, so this was one of the things when I started, or when I finished that reaction, I wanted to see like what all the news stuff was. So what is this? Vampire Now News Network, VampireNow.live, breaking news from the edge of reality. Okay, already talking about the edge, kind of like a knife's edge. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Seven Red Notice vampires spotted in the city. Now, Red Notice, I'm assuming it's just kind of like a red alert kind of thing, like most dangerous. But if that means something else, someone let me know. Let's see. Truth begins here. The voice of the unseen. Keepers of the truth in the night. Record it before it vanishes. The truth in the dark, which also this is on the album Sin Vanish, so I like how they're tying that in over here, like in the background of the news network. Let's turn the subs off for a second. VPU, was this Vampire Protection Unit or something like that? In pursuit, deployed Vampire Pursuit Unit early this morning to locations identified in tip-off footage in an effort to apprehend 7 unidentified vampires.
7 vampires under a red notice for breaking a major taboo have been spotted moving openly through the city. Despite repeated efforts by the VPU, the group continues to stay one step ahead. Let's take a look at the footage.
Oh, there's a... We who walk on blade. Very nice. We also get the reflection here in the mirror, which the vampires aren't supposed to have a reflection, sir. But like you saw the razor already, like a hidden weapon essentially, as his eyes were covered. That's gonna matter. We'll talk about that after the chorus. Just how we can rock, never roll. It's a knife, knife, knife. It's a knife, 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 knife. Now we roll. It's a knife, knife, knife. It's a knife, 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 knife. They're all dodging it. Okay, so let's talk about the chorus here. Well, the intro was "What's behind your back?" It's a knife. So it's already talking about like people like secretly plotting against them, essentially. Like, because why would you have a knife behind your back if you weren't going to use it and if you weren't trying to catch them by surprise? So the chorus, moving through the city like a ghost, so obviously just going unseen. Dirty dancing, we put on a show. Of course, Dirty Dancing, a reference to the movie Dirty Dancing and the performance there. There could also be a little bit more to that reference, but for now, I'm going to leave that out. Then the feel like Bonnie and Clyde, or sorry, Clyde and Bonnie making love, which is interesting. So Bonnie and Clyde, if you're not familiar with them, although we've seen so many references to them in K-pop already, they were a crime duo, man and woman, during the Great Depression here in America. And they went on crime sprees, stealing from grocery stores, gas stations, whatever. They killed cops, a couple of civilians. And they were deeply in love from all accounts. But the interesting thing here, just a little side note, is scholars actually think that Clyde might have been gay or might have been impotent. So there might not have been any lovemaking going on, or if there was, it's not very much. But as we sing about Bonnie and Clyde, we're sitting here and we're romanticizing that whole story. And so that they're taking liberty here, whether that scholarly rumor is true or not, we don't know. But anyway, back to the song. That was just a tidbit I thought was interesting to talk about. So and they keep repeating, it's a knife. Feel like Clyde and Bonnie making love. It's a knife. Throw it like some dice. Now we roll. We also saw the knife being thrown, obviously like an attack, but lyrically we're throwing it like some dice. So we're kind of letting the chips fall where they may. You know, we're rolling the dice. We're betting on ourselves. Now we roll. Obviously, again, a play on the dice visual, but also like now we move out. You know, like we saw them running as a group away from the crowd there. And then it's going to repeat, it's a knife, 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 knife. But I know it's a knife, 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 knife. It's very repetitive, but it is really catchy and really fun. And like I said, it makes you want to move to it. But this whole idea of like, it's a knife, but I know it's a knife, is like, I know it's an attack. Like, I know you're plotting and scheming and it's not going to work. Oh, little shard hit him, not the blade. I did not catch that in the reaction. Like, I saw him throw the window scraper or whatever and, you know, obviously miss, but I didn't remember seeing him kick it back and basically it hit him in the back. Like, it didn't miss him, like it got him. Wait. I assume this guy is supposed to be dead. Obviously not from these knives, but it's like maybe that was somebody who was scheming against him. I don't know. Or maybe it's someone who still is and he's like just barely avoiding these knives being thrown. Anyway, like I said, I'll wait to pause again unless there's something else in the video until after the next chorus. It's a knife. 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 Now we roll. It's a knife. It's a knife. Okay, so verse 1 was, yeah, you tried to cut me down once or twice, but you should have been a little more precise. Ha! In other words, you came for the king, but you missed. You know the saying, if you come for the crown, you best not miss. Yeah, because now they're answering back. And you see in that first shot where he's like having an espresso or something, that knife almost got him. It almost got him. It shattered the glass, or the cup, I mean, and the knife didn't hit him, but a shard actually, you know, hit his cheek. And, you know, that might be the closest they come to getting him the whole time. They should have aimed better. See us up high in the sky, satellite. Yeah, if you want to play the game, pay the price. And I'm pretty sure that was the part where when the window scraper got kicked back up and, you know, got the window washer in the back. Like, if you're gonna come for the king, don't miss. If you're gonna play the game, you know, you got to be willing to pay the entry fee in this case. Now you're sweating, got you paranoid, voices in your head are screaming, hands are shaking like a Polaroid. I always love when, you know, artists incorporate Polaroid somehow into their song. You know, like the Outkast song where the line, I think it was in the song Hey Ya, where the line was like, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Now we got hands are shaking like a Polaroid. Like you're scared, you're nervous. Like, you know, you messed up. You came for me again. You missed, and I'm fighting back. It don't matter what you scheming. Then we drop into the chorus. So I'm not going to go through the lyrics again there, but as you already know, it's going to say it's a knife multiple times. And so you could think of this as them saying, like, I still know, like, tying into the line before, it doesn't matter what you're scheming, like, it's a knife. I know that you're trying to cut me down. Or you could take it as it's a knife, meaning like I'm coming at you, and how I'm coming for you is like, you know, again, with answering blood for blood, essentially. So, you know, I'm coming with the knife at this point, which would tie back into them being nervous and scared. So I think either is appropriate, but let me know what you guys think. And now in the video, we see like this eye that can see everything, and we got a little more realistic Eye of Sauron going on here. The painting had eyes there. There's eyes in all those. Now it's like they're performing. The whole crowd sees them. Are those vampire hunters, like the units up there, jumping around? I like that little haunting outro. That high-pitched, like, squeaking instrumental, too, was really cool. I'm not even sure what that was. But, yeah, so verse 2 was, who can run this town like me? Nobody. So you get this whole feeling like the two sides are literally, I should say metaphorically, dancing on a knife's edge of this danger. You can feel that sting if you touch my honey. So they got the bee metaphor going on here. But like, if you touch my girl or my fans or my money, whatever it might be that you're describing as his honey, like, I'm going to get you back for it. If your blade gets close, then you just got lucky. Like, you're not good. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, but you're not good. Like, you're not that dude. You're not going to take me down like that. And we saw again at the very beginning with the knife that shattered the espresso cup. You know, like it was more like luck that the blade got close, but they should have been more precise. They should have aimed better. You should keep your distance from me. Now you're sweating, got you paranoid. Voices in your head are screaming. Hands are shaking like a Polaroid. Doesn't matter what you're scheming. So, and then there's that echo track of like, what's behind your back? And then we drop to the chorus again. It's a knife. And so it's just this give and take of like, you're coming for me. Bad decision. Now you don't know when I'm going to strike, but I'm coming for you. And then the outro had like that almost haunting, like ghostly ooh sound. And then, of course, it said it's a knife, because how many, I'm not going to count, but part of me wants to go back and count how many times the word knife was used in this song. But still, fun song. And like I said, the feeling makes you want to move to it. I'm sure I missed some stuff as far as lore goes on. I saw like I said, there were dudes jumping up around like the top of the skyscraper in that one scene. And then we had like the night vision goggles, or maybe it was, no, that wouldn't have been night vision. I think it was like infrared or heat sensing that was like picking up their heat signatures in the building as they were being hunted down. And yeah, cool video, cool song, pretty repetitive, but overall pretty solid. Alright guys, so that was Knife from ENHYPEN. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications, all that good stuff. You know, it's free, it helps the channel. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, it helps other people see these videos. Also, if you want to get your own requests done here on the channel or on the Jeffrey X 12 main channel, there are 2 ways to do that. You can either go through Patreon. Special shout out to our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys for your support. The gray tier and higher subs on Patreon get those guaranteed requests every month, and they also get access to content that I can't put here on the channel. The second way is if you're not interested in the bonus content over there on Patreon, then you can look in the description below. There's a link to PayPal with instructions on how to use it. So feel free to take a look, and thanks for being here again. I will see you for the next video. Take care, everybody.